With us now is Max Gomez. He is our health and science editor here on KYW News, Channel 3 News. You cover a wide range, and when I
pretty wide.
Yeah, when I saw that, heard this news the other day about this pill that you can take to lower your cholesterol, I thought, let's get some. I don't even know if I need it or not. Tell us a little bit about what this is, what it represents.
Well, obviously, it's a prescription drug, and it's not the sort of thing that everybody can just get over the counter
not like
and
Tums.
decide. Right.
No.
It's not like Tums or anything else like that. But it's the first of a new class of drugs that was just approved. And what it does is it blocks your own synthesis of cholesterol. A lot of people don't realize that cholesterol is essential for life, and that actually most of the cholesterol in your body you make yourself. It doesn't come from eggs.
Where
or
is it
dairy
manufactured?
products.
The liver?
Liver primarily, yeah.
So what is the purpose of this pill? I mean, this was hailed as a medical breakthrough. The company's stock went up. It was on the network news.
Exactly. Well, the idea is that we know that cholesterol, and particularly certain types of cholesterol, there are actually different types of cholesterol in the body. Different types of cholesterol actually predict your risk of having a heart attack or developing different kinds of cardiovascular disease. So the idea here is that for every 1% you can lower your cholesterol level, you reduce your risk of heart attack by 2%. So it's important to reduce it, and the idea is diet can only reduce it so far. And diet is important, and that's an easy, healthy way to do it. Exercise actually lowers your cholesterol as well, but you can only go so far, and particularly in people who have certain genetic predispositions to really making an awful lot of cholesterol, diet and exercise may not be enough, and that's why this is important.
Now, many people may have that predisposition and not have any idea that they have it. How do you find out? How do you diagnose yourself so that you might be helped by such a new drug?
Well, that's a problem. Most people don't have any symptoms. If your cholesterol can be through the roof, and you won't have any symptoms, and most people don't know their own cholesterol level, and all of a sudden they find religion. And you ask anybody who's had a heart attack, and they'll tell you they know their cholesterol level.
So this is a case of a good argument for preventative medicine.
Absolutely, and you really ought to know your cholesterol level, and it's a relatively simple test that you can have done. It's a blood test, exactly, and it's relatively simple. We're starting to see some more of these shopping mall kind of cholesterol testing centers, and cholesterol testing is getting to be simpler so that we can get it out into the community so people know their cholesterol and they can do something about it before they get into trouble. That's the problem.
Max, what kind of person in the audience here today or watching at home is likely to be helped by this drug, or know somebody who could be helped by this drug?
And it's a little bit hard to say. It's obviously someone who has an elevated cholesterol level. Your cholesterol level, there's a lot of argument about what the right cholesterol level is. Ideally, it should be maybe 150 plus your age. Now, that's ideally. Some people say even as high as 175 plus your age. But be that as it may, if you try diet, get away from the heavy cholesterol red meats, those great little breakfast sandwiches you can get in the fast food places.
They're like
an egg, cheese, and sausage. Right, a heart attack on a bun. If you get away from those sorts of things, that'll help bring it down. Exercise helps bring it down too. But if all of that doesn't work, and your doctor says you've still got elevated cholesterol, then you might turn to this.
What makes this specific drug, and by the way, what's the name of the drug?
It's Mevacor is the brand name. Lovastatin is the generic name.
What makes it so unique?
It's the first time. All the other cholesterol-lowering drugs basically went into the bloodstream and tied up the cholesterol so it wouldn't be able to stick onto the walls of the arteries. That's the problem. Is the cholesterol tends to sort of glom onto the walls of the artery and clog up the arteries. That's where you get into trouble. This actually just prevents you from making enough of that cholesterol so that it'll stick there, and primarily works on the bad type of cholesterol, this LDL as it's called.
You foresee any danger with somebody saying, okay, well, I'm taking the pill so I can have 3 cheeseburgers this afternoon? I mean,
that's always the problem, and that's why, because it's a prescription drug, and also because it has side effects. It's a drug, and like anything else, it can have some side effects in the liver and some side effects in your eyes, and so you have to be monitored closely by a doctor.
Expensive?
So hopefully the doctor keeps an eye on it. I don't know the answer to that, because I don't know that it's actually hit the market yet.
You know the answer to everything.
I don't know. It hasn't hit the market yet. It's probably not going to be cheap, because it costs money to develop these things and to go through all the research and development that it takes to do that. But on the other hand, if you need it to lower your cholesterol and you're at risk of having a heart attack, what price on a heart attack?
No price. Max, I thank you for coming and being with us.
My pleasure.
I enjoy your work very much, and I hope you'll come back as other things develop.
Anytime.
Okay, good. We'll return after this. We got some more music coming up.